Alright, today I want to talk about privacy and who can view your photographs in Flickr. And if we're on our photo stream, that's the main place to view things. You can click on this button here and you can see the public view, which is the default. But you can also see friend view, and then you can see family view, which for mine are all the same here because I didn't denote any images differently. And friend and family view, view all. So I'll put it back to public view. So that way you can kind of see how different people might see. Now the thing we have to keep in mind in Flickr is these friends and families are things that you have to purposefully designate. And you can go up here into, click on this and go to settings, and your Flickr account safety level. You can look here. Your account has been reviewed as safe by Flickr staff. Great. Privacy and permissions is where we're going to, who can download your images. I have it set to only me. I'll allow others to share your stuff. Yes. You can add you to a photo. Okay. So XIF data, you can hide or share it. Hide it from public searches. Who can see? Blah blah blah. Defaults. Here's for new uploads, so you can, every time you upload things, you can have a default setting. Mine or anyone, any Flickr user. So we can define all sorts of things here under settings and privacy and permissions. Now if we go back to PhotoStream, I can individually assign those to images. And if I look here, if I scroll down below my image, below the XIF data, we will see viewing privacy, and you could just make this one image only viewable to certain people. And commenting, you can control who comments, tags, notes, you can control that. You can put a safety level on there, so that can also affect who sees the image. People under a certain age can't see it. So we can do that if we go to the individual images. We should also be able to do it to albums. So if I click on an album and I edit an organizer, I may be able to set parameters on this album, or maybe not. Maybe it's all dependent upon individual images. So, okay, it looks like I don't have a place to do that here. You could batch edit and set safety filters on the whole batch. Set content type, to delete titles, change permissions. So that would be the way that you could do it to a whole album, and the whole series of images would get that tag. Alright, let's go back to PhotoStream. And when I upload images, I can also assign things there. So if I go drag an image, just take this image here, drop it in. Once I do that, I have some settings here. If I click on this, I can make it only viewable to friends or even just myself. You can change the owner settings. You probably want to leave it at all rights reserved. I'm going to leave this visible. So if I click on visible friends, you can also affect if it's searchable, and you can affect the safety level. So you can get a few more options there. But we'll leave that alone. and make it anyone. Okay. All right. So then we get a few more options. So then we can control things when we upload them. Another way we can control who sees our images is by the individual. So if I go to you and I go to people, we'll do a people list here, and I'll just click whomever is at the top. Click on list. So if I click on this person, I can go to about, and over here I can block the user. So, I don't think I want to do that. When you choose to, you can't comment on your photos, can't comment, they're removed as your contact. Can't add blogs, can't add your photos as a favorite, are removed as your contact. Can't. So, however, this doesn't say it doesn't say that they can't see the images, so that might default back to the settings of the individual image, which can be set through albums or uploads, or when you click on the individual images themselves. Okay, so I don't want to do this, so I'll just click out of this. I want to block that person. All right, so those are some ways that we can control who sees our images, who can comment on our images, and ways we can look to see how we're sharing. So there you go.